Hi, my name is Sharon Bryant, and I'm a Presbyterian mission coworker stationed in Thailand. You haven't heard from me for a few weeks because there's been really nothing new to report as I shelter in place and work from home in Bangkok, Thailand. Most of you know that I serve as coordinator of Christian volunteers. In that position, I bring volunteers to Thailand to serve in the various ministries of our partner church. Due to difficulties with the local language, most of those volunteers serve as English teachers in one of 27 private Christian schools operated by our partner church. Last year, we had 12 volunteers in this program. 8 of them graduated from the program having completed 2 years of service. We were expecting 6 to join us in April, but they were unable to enter the country due to the COVID-19 restrictions. Of the 4 remaining volunteers, 1 returned home to visit her family, and she's been unable to return to Thailand ever since. The 3 remaining volunteers will graduate from our program in October. This leaves me in conversation with World Mission of the Presbyterian Church USA as to what to do next. I hope you will be in prayer, not only for me in this ministry, but also for the church here in Thailand and for the many volunteers, not only the ones who are still in country and serving, but also for those who want to come and serve. Schools have started again in Thailand, and even though Thailand projects a need for 10,000 foreign English teachers, there is no indication when restrictions will be lifted to allow those new teachers into the country. While there are only 3 volunteers that are active in the program at the present time, we have more than 20 volunteers who have graduated from this program during my tenure and still live and work here. Every week we have a Zoom check-in call that anyone is invited to join in order to share with us as we come together as a community of faith. What's been wonderful about this call is not only have the 20 volunteers who are serving as alumni in Thailand join our call, but also many of our volunteers who have left Thailand and are serving in other places join our call as well. So every week we have volunteers from Australia or India or China or Germany or from the United States coming together with our volunteers here in Thailand to talk about their lives under the COVID pandemic restrictions. It has always been a wonderful, uplifting time for us to share not only our joys, but our challenges in this time, and to help each other work through the problems that we face. And we join together in prayer to pray for each other in our unique situations. Thailand remains a unique environment in which to live and work during this COVID-19 pandemic. Thailand has been recognized by health officials around the world for the way in which it has handled this pandemic. The infection itself is not spreading inside the country. Infections have been identified at the borders or in quarantine. As a result, all restrictions have been lifted on activities within the country. While people still wear masks and observe social distancing, there is no restriction on what they can do or where they can go. I would like to ask for your prayers for different groups of people. I've already asked you to pray for our program and our volunteers and our alumni who are serving here. The second group I would ask your prayers for are those who work in travel and tourism. Those people have been out of work for several months, and there's no end in sight. Please pray for them. Schools have started. I would ask your prayers for the administrators of the schools, for the teachers in those schools, and for the students who come to those schools every day. So far, there have been no problems, but we never know when that might change. As you pray for me and for this ministry, I continue to pray for you. Yes, we receive news of the spread of COVID-19 in the United States of America. We also receive news about the wildfires on the West Coast, and of course, the stress of the upcoming election. I keep you in my prayers and pray for you daily. I ask that God would keep you safe, would keep you healthy until we meet again. God bless.